Hey guys, how are you doing? So I'm in the hospital. Today I have appointment about endoscopy on gas issues. So I'll tell you how it goes afterwards. Hope it goes well.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Turn this room, turn it to an ocean.
What's up people, how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel. I missed you so much. Today I thought of doing a vlog that I've been quite wishing to do it, but nilikuwa na push cause I think I was scared of how to share it, but I feel like, well, this is the time to share it. It's something that I think I've been living with for quite some time. It's going almost to more than 10 years, I think. Yeah, since primary, more than even not 10 years, more than 11 years, or 12 years. So yeah guys, as you have seen the name of the channel, I've said my struggle with H-pylory. If you guys know what H-pylory is, I'm sure most of you know by now. If you know ulcers, it's more or less like a sister of ulcers. Yeah, so I thought of sharing this story. I've been, is it suffering or having it for more than 11 years, but I came to know it's H-pylori just recently, like 4 years ago. But while I was in primary, I used to get like heartburn, nausea, but mimi nilikuwa feel tu maybe tu ni tumbo ama stuff like kama hizo, especially when I'm almost on my ovulation time. Hiyo ndio time nilikuwa naanza kufeel hizi nausea. I eat something, I start feeling like throwing up. I eat something, I start belching a lot, I start gassing up a lot, I start having, you know, these heartburns, chronic heartburn, like ile heartburn haishi. Like it was quite a struggle, and I thank that my school understood, because some school will go and you're having such issues, but for them they will be like, you ain't special, you can't. Because for my school, thanks to Greenview Academy, Thika Ndiko Greenview Academy, those people are so good. Like for me, if I was having issues with legumes, especially beans, so when ikikam kuserve your food, nilikuwa nachukua either mchele na supu, ama sometimes kama we are eating githeri, utona I'll be picky on taking the mahindi more than the beans. But I thank God they helped me out, especially where they could. Kama kuna option of what I could take, they would give me. And if the acidity was coming out to be too much, they allowed us to go to hospital. So it was a good thing. And then by that time, I didn't know things like antacids or something like that. So when we went to hospital, I'll be given kitu kama hizi za kumumunya, how they called. These antacids za kumumunya, hizo zinakuwa kwa chemists and the shops. Hizo ndo nilikuwa napewa. But then when I got to high school, it got worse, but thank God in high school we were allowed to take milk. We could carry milk. I went to St. Francis Mangu, so we were allowed to carry milk. So most of the times we'll get that I wouldn't take the legumes more. So ingefika time unaona kunywa maziwa na ugali, maziwa na this. And then my main issue also is taking cold food. I can't totally take any cold food, because digestion ya hiyo fat yenye kwa cold food inakuanga hard for my stomach. So at that time I wasn't understanding all this. Even in high school, I never knew what I'm struggling with. I never knew this is the issue I'm struggling with. So could get that niko na issues za tumbo, you know, you're getting sick, you're being given those to dawa to kumumunya. Like, I didn't know what I'm suffering from. So yeah, we did in high school. I would take a lot of milk, you know. I think milk helped me, but when I went to campus, I realized that milk was idea, but also it can be bad because of the lactic acid in it. Because sometimes when you take the milk, it takes long to be digested because of the proteins. So when it takes long to be digested, inatan kukua kama mala. When it turns kukua kama mala, it produces an acid called lactic acid. So when I went to campus, that's when I knew all that. But inasaidianga for just a period of time, but ni kama inaongezea in the long run for you to be suffering from that. So for me, acidity was my major issue. Like, I could get bad heartburns. You see those heartburns, unachomeka hapa until you feel like, yes, nimechomeka hapa kwa throat. Like, my heartburn, my acidity will go up until you feel like your mouth is becoming bitter. Like, it was just a bad experience. So I finished high school, you know, with the too small to tablets, sutotoxidea. I didn't have, I remember Tabitha. There was a girl in high school called Tabitha. Tabitha used to help me with her ulcer gel. Yeah, it was called that way, the antacid ulcer gel. So anytime I would get acidity, she would help me with her ulcer gel because it worked better than whatever was being given by the school nurse. And I wish every school has this. I wish every school watch Penoto to tablets. They invest more with the liquid nini antacids because sometimes they work more than easy dawa za kumumunya. For me, that's how my body was functioning. When it came to easy dawa za kumumunya, it will take so long. Na that time kunywa maji, lamba sukari. Like, I was trying to innovate ways za kufanya niache kusikia hiyo acidity. And the worst thing is, when you take antacids, when you're acidic, let's say umepata acidity, so you have taken your antacids. When you take your antacids, unapatanga, you start feeling hungry again, so you have to eat again. When you eat again, your acidity is high again you go to antacids. Like, it's a cycle and a cycle and a cycle and a cycle, and you get that your food even is not digested the way it's supposed to be, because H-pylory is a bacteria, and this bacteria enters your body. When it enters your body, it goes to the digestive tract. That's where it affects everything, like your digestion, in a slow everything. And if you have a high metabolism rate kwa digestion, thank God for that. Because for me, before my food gets digested, it takes quite long, and then I start getting bloating. Then when I bloat, I take antacids. When I take antacids again, ndio hiyo tena umesikia njaa, because antacids ni kama ina fasten yo kuku digest food. So again, you're starting to feel hungry. So that was my struggle. In campus, I would get these acidities, but thank God to my campus, KCA University, then they had, the nurse was so good. Wow, the nurse was so good. Like, I would go to the nurse every time, like, nurse akini acidity, and then she gives me, you know, these medications. Alikuwa tuna nipe hizo manini my antacids that are liquid. Yani, she was so good, and she understood me. Like, I would literally walk out of class to go get the antacids if I've forgotten mine at home, because yani it was so worse. Una feel you want to throw up, and you know, when you want to throw up, sorry for using that language, I hope you guys will understand. When you want to throw up, kuna saliva yenye ukam kwa mdomo. That saliva, it's slippery. Why is it slippery? So that when you throw up, your acid is your nini throwing up itoke haraka without burning your throat or your tongue or your mouth, kitu kama hiyo. Because when you throw up hiyo, kwa Kiswahili matapiko, huwa inakwanga, it has a lot of acidity. So this slippery saliva that you have, it usually consists of mucus. So this slippery saliva that you have inasaidia when you're throwing up isichome your throat or this part. So for me, that mucus will come to my mouth, but unachomeka, like, hey, my acidity was on another level. Seriously, on another level. And it was sad that sometimes you'd tell someone, like, I'm suffering from this, and someone will tell you, oh, stop saying you're suffering. Oh God, God, God. For heaven's sake, I know God exists. I know I need to pray. I know all this. But at the end of the day, I'm suffering at that time, telling me to start praying. At that time, you ain't helping me. Oh, sijui your faith is sijui small. Sijui Christians. Mungu awasaidie. Anyway, yes, so in campus is when the nurse told me you need to see a gastroenterologist. I think gastroenterologist or gastroenterologist, that name for a specialist who deals with matters of digestive system. Like mambo ya gas, vitu kama hizo. They are professionals in that. So the nurse wrote to me the report that I should consult for that. But then, wow, it was expensive. Like for you to meet a specialist, and I was in campus, like it was so expensive. Because the people that we contacted, they were arranging like for you to be done an upper endoscopy and a lower endoscopy, they were arranging it around 100k, which was too much for me. It was like too much for me. So at that time, like I would just take these antacids, you see, and it helped me out. Ilikuwa inanisaidia, although you'll take it a lot of times because morning you're eating, of course you'll get those digestive issues. So you'll take antacid in the morning, you'll take antacid in the evening, you'll take antacid in the lunch. Like my bag had drugs. Where my bag, your bag ikunabanga dawa kuliko vitabu. So after campus, I started working, of course. When I started working, thank God to the organization that I'm working with, they provide insurance. So when I had my insurance, at first, I didn't know I could use my insurance to go to a gastroenterologist. So when I got my insurance first time, I used to go to a hospital, Ladnan hospital. I used to go there. They check my stomach. They give me antacid. So the first time I went, they checked me. They found H-pylory, but they didn't do the endoscopy. Endoscopy is a pipe that is put in your mouth with a camera, and then of course at that time you're sedated. So when they put that track in your mouth, inaenda ina check izo bacteria zimejificha that cannot be seen through a microscope. So wanaenda wana check. If they see it, then they give you medication according to what they have seen. So in Ladnan, they did just the stool test. You see, easy. The stool test, the urine test, blood test. Hizo ndo nilifanyiwa. So when they did that, they found that I have H. pylori. So, and funny thing, when I got to have H. pylori, my mom also got H. pylori. So, two people with H. pylori in the house, and we are taking all of us. When you get H. pylori, you usually be given a kit, a medical kit. This medical kit where you can the drugs that you're supposed to take, and it's a lot of drugs. Hizo drugs yuko nyingi, and you have to take in specific times. Like you'll be told take these drugs 4 times a day. So 4 times a day, you take maybe at 7, maybe you take again at another time again, maybe at 7, at 12, at 6, again in the midnight. You see. And you have to be cautious on your time. So it was quite hectic. So yeah, but after we were given the kit, my mom yake ilipona. But me, I'm done with my kit, but my acidity is still high. So you understand? So again, I'm back to antacids. So I was given a mint antacid, I was given ulcer gel, I had a lot of antacids with me. So yeah, and then when my insurance ended, I got a second insurance, which also could cover my expenses with seeing a gastroenterologist. I don't know how to spell that name, Jamani. I don't know how to spell that name. But when I went there, they're called. Sorry, let me check. No, first before I went, my insurance was for AR, so I went to the AR hospital in Buruburu. So for them, they would refer me to. I went to them because I wanted to be referred to the best doctor who could deal with mambo ya gas. Because me, I was just so done. Like I was like, let them go do every test. I be treated once and for all. Like, ikimenisumbua sana. So yeah, I went. They checked me. They referred me to the doctor. I don't recall the name of the doctor. Sorry, I can't recall the name of the doctor. Sorry, I can't recall the name of the doctor. Sorry, I can't recall the name of the doctor. Sorry, I can't recall the name of the doctor. Sorry, I can't recall the name of the doctor. Sorry, I can't recall the name of the doctor. Sorry, I can't recall the name of the doctor. Sorry, I can't recall the name of the doctor. Sorry, I can't recall the name of the doctor. Sorry, I can't recall the name of the doctor. Sorry, I can't recall the name of the doctor. Sorry, I can't recall the name of the doctor. Sorry, I can't recall the name of the doctor. Sorry, I can't recall the name of the doctor. Sorry, I can't recall the name of the doctor. Sorry, I can't recall the name of the doctor. Sorry, I can't recall the name of the doctor. Sorry, I can't recall the name of the doctor. Sorry, I can't recall the name of the doctor. Sorry, I can't recall the name of the doctor. Sorry, I can't recall the name of the doctor. Sorry, I can't recall the name of the doctor. Sorry, I can't recall the name of the doc I can't recall the name of the doctor. Let me check if I can see his name here. No, I can't recall. Oh yeah, Dr. Eric M. Murunga was the gastroenterologist. Yes, was the gastroenterologist that I went to, and his hospital is called Gastro&Liver CENTRE. It's near Aga Khan. Yeah, it's near Aga Khan. There's a building there that is called Doctors Park. Yeah, Doctors Park. There's a grey building near Aga Khan. So that's where I went. The first time I went, you go there, so they accept the insurance could cover for me. So I went there, they gave me an appointment, then I went back. Of course, they usually do consultation so that they can see whether you deserve to be done for the endoscopy or not. So I went there, they checked me, then they told me come on this specific day. So I went. The day that I went, in the morning, I want to just take you through the journey. I was told in the morning not to take anything, like I don't eat anything. So in the morning I went hungry. The last thing that I ate was supper. I think they do that because of the tract and everything, will throw up a lot. Or I don't know the reasons why you should not go kama ujakula. I think me for my reasons, I just guess that it's because they'll put those tracts in your stomach, and then it alter with the test maybe. So I went the next day. I had not eaten. When my time came, the nurse came for me. I went to the theater. So I was sedated. For me, I was just so scared. I've never been scared in my life. Like, I've never gone to a theater. That was the most scary moment of my life. And I remember I was with mom and I was with my sister. We went there. Even when I was going to the theater, they didn't know. Like, for me, I was called me. I thought I'm just going to see the doctor. Then I come back and tell my mom, nimeingia theater. No, like, nikiendanga. Like, they took me, and then I remember I told the nurse. So I remember I told the nurse, that when you go out, the nurse before I was sedated, I remember I told the nurse, before you go out, before you put me on sedation, go tell my mom that mshaniingisha theater. But I think the nurse forgot or something like that. But that moment was scary. When I went, I just saw, kwanza I remember I was taken to the, I think, recovery room, where I was, niliva hizo manguo. You see hizo manguo za kuingia theater now, zenye unafungwanga, I don't know how you are, unafungwa, like, that I even don't want to imagine that moment. Like, I've never been scared, because for me, I've never gone into theater. So my mind was like, what if niende uko, and then waningishe camera, and then I remember I was given there's a form that you are given if anything happens. You know that form, if anything happens, the one that you sign. So I signed that form. Then I was like, now if I go there and they don't come back, or something happens, or I was having a lot of ors in my mind. And I remember the nurse will tell me, do you have any question? And I would be like, now where am I starting? And I remember I just told her, no, I'm okay. I just told God, Danny, take the wheel now, because I've done my best. I've tried everything, like, to be okay. Now this is my only solution. Now when I'm out of here, God, Danny, make the healing process to be easy. So I remember I asked this nurse, sasa nikisedetiwa, nitakaa nimelala for how long? And then will I feel pain? When you can imagine a tube going through your mouth. If during work is yakufanywa nini, yakufanywa corona, una feeling your discomfort. Now imagine a whole pipe going through your mouth. Where me I was just scared. And then the nurse will tell me, no, hata utasikia kitu. But me I was just scared. And then when I was taken to the theater, nikasedetiwa. So mi kwa akili yangu nasema, hata silali sai, silali. Nataka kusikia wakini. Let me tell you guys, once I was sedated, I didn't feel anything. Like, totally. Sikusikia kitu. I didn't feel anything. Totally. Like, I was in another world. And for that moment, when I woke up, I was like, nobody's in. I'm just remaining with the nurse. The doctor has already gone. The doctor came, told me, are you ready? Blah, blah, blah. And then they sedated me. And then I just slept. Yani, I didn't hear anything. I can't tell you what happened. I just remember when I woke up, I'd thrown up. and I don't know if it was because of the medicine wrote, but whatever thrown up was yellow in color, so it was disgusting. But I don't recall anything. The only thing when I woke up I was feeling is discomfort on my throat, like throat yangu nilikuwa na feel uneasy, nilikuwa feel tu umaisikia ni kama umejigwara huko, but I think it's because of the pipe. But during the whole process I felt nothing. That was the good part. Like, I thank God, like, wow, if this is how people feel, I thank God, like, I didn't feel, because me, I'm scared of pain. So I was just excited because I didn't feel any pain at all. Like, it was so painless. Just after the procedures when I felt that discomfort in your throat. But anything else was so painless. And then I would feel so sleepy. And those guys there, wow, Gastro&Liver Centre. But then this Gastro&Liver Centre was referred to me by a friend, so I didn't know it. So when I was done the referral, and then the referral went to the same hospital that the friend had referred me. So I was like, wow, so they are good. Well, let me try. After the procedure, man, then I was just feeling sleepy and dizzy. But the funny thing, the sedation doesn't stay long in your body. So after I stayed in the recovery room for like 30 minutes, and then I woke up. I was just feeling okay. I woke up, dressed up, and then I wanted to wait for my results. Like, mi sikona reason ya kushinda kwa kitanda. Like, the sedation didn't stay long on my body. Haikukaa long sana. It's only the moment that nilitoka huko nilikuwa na feel sleepy, dizzy, evil. But after that 30 minutes, 1 hour, I was okay. I was even walking around in the hospital, you see. But I was still like, umeona ile sijui ni kama shock ama nini. I don't know. I was just shocked. I think that's what was keeping me silent, because I wasn't talking. Sikuwa tunaongea, like, but me hospitali. I don't like hospitals at all. I don't. And I was just, on one hand I was excited because now at least I'd started the procedure that for something that nimekuwa nikiumia nayo for 11 years. So I was excited that at least I'm starting this procedure, and at least I'll be given the medication. Nani malizane na hiyo story ya madawa. So I was given a test. I'll show you these were my results. The upper endoscopy. I wasn't done for lower endoscopy. It was just upper endoscopy only for the small intestine. So I don't know if you guys will find it graphic, but this was how my stomach looked like. This was how my stomach looked like. You can see my name there. This is how my stomach looked like. And here is when I was shown the isoma bacteria zenye walipata za H-pylory. So the findings iliandikwa normal esophagus, mild gastritis, rapid urine biopsy test positive for H-pylory. So yeah, H-pylory was found again the second time. After taking the first kits again, the second time I was found with H-pylory. And yeah, so I was given a H-pylory kit. And hey, yani, at that moment when I was told that, I wasn't happy because of the findings, because I was like, I've been here before, why again? The medication again. And now, the medication that I was given was severe than the first medications. Because these medications I was supposed to take before meal and after meal. So before meal I take, and after 1 hour is when I take the other ones after I've eaten. And then I was not supposed to take eggs or milk during that time, because eggs take long to digest in the body, and again my digestion system is not strong, so it take quite some time for my body to digest the food. And then for milk, again, breaking down the proteins and all that, it was quite hard for my stomach to do. So again, the medication couldn't go well with that. So the medication needed something that is digestible haraka, so it interfere with the drugs and doing its process, because they're taking before meal to prepare the stomach that well food is coming, and then after meal now to prepare the stomach with the digestion. So yeah, wow, it was work. Because I remember I would wake up, usiku tena naamka saa 8 naamka, yani that was quite hard. It was quite hard, honestly. I think this is something that has been a worst experience in my life. Atalia. So yeah, I'm a gangster, not crying. So yeah, we're done with the procedure. The medications were given, and I took them. Went back for recheck. We are doing well, and I'm supposed to go back for a recheck tomorrow. Tomorrow will be on 13th of November, but I won't go fast because my insurance has not yet been renewed. So until my insurance is renewed is when I'll go back again for my checkup. Even the guys and the hospital is so good. When it's almost the appointment time, they call you. So they called me today. They told me tomorrow is the appointment, and I told them let me come when my insurance has been renewed so that I can be done for that check. So yeah, that has been my struggle with H-pylory. I think it's the reason why I am the way I am, and I thank God for my friends. Hey, Colleen, Shaz, Mercy, everyone who is around me, Aizo, Arnold, you know, these people never leave me to be hungry. And you guys can see it as simple, but it means a lot. Because for me, once I'm hungry, like, my acidity burns me. It burns me. I don't know if you guys understand what it means to be burnt. I thank God for my friends and my family. Like, it has been a journey. Yeah, it has been a journey, and here we are doing better. I haven't taken any antacids of late because I just take milk. I take a lot of milk. I haven't been getting a lot of acidity as before. So yeah, I think we are doing well. Well, hey. Hizi gangster points zinashuka. So yeah, thanks to my friends who are always there. And the reason why I'm feeling like tearing up is because people don't understand the struggle that you're having. People never understand what you're suffering from. People never understand your journey. People never understand why you're big. People never understand why you are the way you are. People never understand why you're hungry. People never understand these things. So guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for everything. I'll attach, I think, photos of me being in hospital and everything. Yeah, that has been the journey, and here we are, doing good, doing better. Yeah, doing great each and every day. So yeah, that has been my video. Bye. Thanks for watching. Thanks for everything. See you next time. Remember to subscribe.
Right there on top of the moon, we could sit and do nothing. I wish we were bold to just fly away. I don't wanna care, just be here and I'm good alone. I'll be okay, miss you like an old friend. Too scared now, thinking I should call up, I'm not. I think it's hard how we always wait another day, how we watch